I said, and let me share the, did I miss someone to give recording permissions? Yes, give recording permissions for everyone. Yeah. Okay, and let me share the screen. Okay. Right now at 4 p.m. Okay, imagine something like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 7, 8, 9 records came. 7, 8, 9 records came. Okay, now at 5 p.m. differential backup, what and all records will come into the 5 p.m. differential backup?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yes. Okay, so you can get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 records will come in the 4 p.m. 5 p.m. differential backup. Okay, so why? Because every time whenever you are initiating a differential backup, every time it will consider the last full backup only. So here my last full backup is okay 10 a.m. So imagine at 6 p.m. okay, 6 p.m. someone took the full backup. 6 p.m. someone took the full backup. Now 9 p.m. okay, 9 p.m. In the meantime there are no records inserted. 9 p.m. you just initiated a differential backup. Now what and all records will be covered in the 9 p.m. differential backup?
Nothing.
Means nothing, or it will be successful or it will be failed, like as there are no
But there
changes.
won't be, there are no changes, so there won't be anything.
So it will be failed.
It won't be failed, but
Okay.
there won't be anything.
Okay. So in case if there are no changes also, your differential backup won't fail. Okay, so it will be successful. It will generate a backup file, but as there is no changes, it will simply apply the copy. That's it. It is not going to do anything, and the differential backup also won't be changed. Is it clear? Right. So earlier while discussing full backup, we have discussed 2 points. One point we have discussed, and later I am going to tell you one more point, right? So whenever you initiated a full backup, after successful full backup, okay, so how it knows, see 4 p.m. full backup, how it knows I have to take the backup of, or else 5 p.m. differential backup, how it knows I have to take the backup of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, how it knows, how
Yes,
it will
there would be a
identify?
copy of, there would be a copy of full backup.
How it will identify only 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 records are modified after full backup. Sorry,
Oh, no.
Extension different.
extension different. No,
Not be okay.
we no extension, no issue with the extension. Okay, we have already discussed differential backup will take the backup of all the extents changed since last full backup. It's true, but how it knows what are the extents changed since last full backup? Why it will take only 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Sorry,
Maybe they will copy on different places.
someone is saying something.
Maybe these backups are
differential.
Okay, the answer is DCM pages. Okay, so in the system pages we have discussed DCM page, differential changed map. What this DCM page will do, it will track all the extents changed since last full backup. I told you, right, while discussing DCM page we have discussed about this page. It will take all the extents modified after full backup. Okay, so whenever you initiate a differential backup, SQL Server will take the help of the DCM page, as DCM page will record each and every extent that has been modified since last full backup. SQL Server will directly, the database engine will directly goes to DCM page. It will take what are the extents modified, and it will take the backup of only those extents. Is it clear? How differential backup will work? An interview question. Definitely you are going to get this interview question. How differential backup knows what are the extents changed since last full backup? Your DCM page will help to track the extents changed since last full backup. Got it, everyone? Clear?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. So your full backup do two things. One is it will take the backup of data files and log file. Second thing is whenever a successful full backup happened, it will reset the DCM pages. Okay, the DCM pages are going to be zero, fresh. Okay, again, once you start after full backup, after successful full back, again, if the full backup is failed, it won't touch the DCM page. Why? Because imagine while taking the full backup, okay, it was failed. Every week you are taking the full backup. Last to last Sunday you took the full backup, but last Sunday full backup was failed. Whoa. How you are going to deal the situation if the last Sunday full backup is failed? In such cases, how you are going to deal the situation? There is no backup,
Differential back.
there is no full backup to cover, right? So the full backup is failed. On Sunday full backup is failed. Okay, in such case, how you are going to cover the data without data loss?
Differential.
Differential. Why? Because as full backup is not successful, differential page won't be reset. So now on Monday, tell me on Monday, from where it is going to take the backup, the differential backup on, imagine daily differential backups are running. Daily differential backups are running. Okay. Every Sunday full backup, every day differential backup. Now my last Sunday full backup is, or else now my last Sunday full backup job is failed due to some issues or due to disk space issues. My last Sunday full backup is failed. Now tell me, when you run differential backup on Monday, from what day it is going to take the backup?
From last Monday.
From last Sunday. Okay.
Last Sunday or Monday when we took the
Yeah, after full backup. Imagine your
Yeah.
your full backup is completed by 3 o'clock. After 3 o'clock, whatever changes are there till Monday, it is going to take, or else till Saturday, it is going, means it is going to cover the 2 weeks data in a single differential file. So remember, the technique is, in case if someone asked how many differential backups I have to use to restore, how many differential backups I have to use to restore? My database is corrupted on Monday, okay, evening, night, Monday night, 10 o'clock. My database is corrupted on Monday night, 10 o'clock. Okay. Now tell me how many backups I have to use in case I want to get the data, okay, till Monday. As of now,
There
see,
can be number of differential backups here.
number of differential backups.
2, 3,
are
4,
issued.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here
Okay.
it's just showing 9.
Now see here, my database is corrupted at, okay, 6 p.m. Imagine my database is corrupted. Same scenario. My database is corrupted at 6 p.m.
Yeah.
Now tell me what and all backups I have to use to restore my database by 6 p.m.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
What and all backups? I am not saying records. Those are the records.
Differential from
How many full backups? How many differential
First
backups I
full
have to
backup,
use?
then differential.
6.
One full backup and one differential backup.
One full and how many differential backups?
And one differential.
One differential backup. Anyone? Can
One
anyone tell me
differential.
what is the answer? Mani is saying one full backup, one differential backup is enough. Is it so?
Yes, sir.
Ani, you are in confusion.
Yeah.
I
No,
can hear silence.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out something maybe.
Last
Yeah, it looks like it's
full
fine.
backup
You know,
and
one
differential backup.
Sorry, one.
Last
We
full
just
backup
need-
and non-differential backup.
Okay.
we
Yes.
just need one differential backup, I think.
Okay. Only one differential backup, everyone. Guru Prasad,
Yes, sir.
Priya,
Yes, sir.
Geeta, tell me, Geeta. How many full backups, how many differential backups I have to use? Just try it. Just try it. Nothing.
Latest
No
full and
issues.
latest differential.
Okay. Geeta, you are there. I hope you are there. And you are not sleeping as well. Right? Tell me how many full backups and differential backups I have to use. Everyone I'll ask. Why? Because people will sleep in the class. Okay. Not only like, don't think like I'm pinpointing everyone. I'll ask everyone. Okay. How many full and differential backups I have to use now? Sorry? One. I cannot hear you, Geeta. How many full and differential backups I have to use? Okay, right, that's fine. Right, so the answer is, okay, one full and one differential. Remember, whenever I ask how many differential backups, the answer is only one. Every time, see, imagine you are taking full backup on Sunday, you are taking differential backups on every day. Okay, imagine your database is corrupted on Saturday. How many full and differential backups I have to use? Every Sunday full backup, every day differential backup. I'll tell you the date also, time also. Okay, every Sunday full backup, every Sunday full backup. Okay, at 3 a.m. Okay, and every day differential backups at evening. Okay, might be like 8 p.m. Right, now my database is corrupted. Database is corrupted at Saturday 8:30 p.m. Now tell me what and all backups I have to use. How many backups I have to use to restore my database?
Two backups.
Full and differential.
Last successful
Full and
full
differential
Yes,
only.
full backup and on differential backup.
On what day differential backup I have to use?
The last differential backup, which is on Saturday.
Okay, so here I have to restore one full backup. If you restore one full backup, it is going to restore the data till Sunday, last Sunday. Okay, and we have to use the last differential backup, which is on Saturday's differential backup. Okay, Saturday differential backup. Why? Because Monday, if you initiate the full differential backup, it will take all the changes from Sunday to Monday. Tuesday, if you initiate differential backup, it will take all the changes from Sunday to Tuesday. Wednesday, Sunday to Wednesday. Thursday, Sunday to Thursday. Friday, Sunday to Friday. Saturday, Sunday to Saturday. So every time one differential backup is enough, and that too a recent differential backup is enough to restore your database. Again, don't confuse here. Everyone is clear? Very important compulsory question, interview question. They will give you scenario like this. They will ask what are how many files I have to use to restore. It's a damn sure question. And they will ask you what is your organization backup strategy. So organization will have different backup strategies. Some organization will go for every week full backup, every day differential backup, every 15 minutes log backup. Okay, I'll explain again log backup. Okay, and some organization will go for every day full backup, every 4 hours or every like 6 hours differential backup, every 15 minutes log backup. Okay, right? So they will give you scenario like this: my database is corrupted on this day, how you are going to achieve, how you are going to restore point in time recovery. They are going to ask compulsory damn sure question. This is okay. So here everyone is clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Everyone, I need responses from everyone. At least if you don't tell answer also, that's fine, but at least everyone is clear on this.
Sir, actually, what about
Yes, sir.
8 to 8:30 p.m., sir?
That I'll explain. Okay, I'll explain. We have log backup concept, right? So I'll explain how can you achieve that 30 minutes data. Okay, fine. Everyone is clear, right? Vishnu again, Ani,
Yes, sir.
Karthik, Guru,
Yes, sir.
Mani, Geeta.
Yes, sir.
You said it's a server kill process. Then how they will take a backup in every 4 hours?
I did not get your question, Geeta. Sorry. Why lot of
said
noise
it's
is there?
No, there is no noise.
From I can hear lot of noise from your side. Your voice is less and the noise. Sorry.
Now, can you hear now?
Yeah, little bit. Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, you said it's a server kill process. Backup is a server kill process. So then how some of the organizations can take a backup in every 4 hours?
Backup is a
4 hours,
server. What is that? Backup is a server. Okay, okay, okay.
Server kill
So you
process
said
is
like,
set
okay,
one.
backups are performance killers. Okay, then how come every organization will go for? Yeah, good question. But when I told you one more condition also, okay, in case if they are going to complete quickly, those are not performance killers. Okay, if it is complete by 5 minutes or 10 minutes, it won't affect anything. Okay, if it took, okay, 3 hours, 4 hours, then that is a not good option. Okay. So here differential backup won't take much time as you are running differential backup for every 4 hours. How much data will be there for every 4 hours? Very less hours, less changes will be there, right? So it may not take much time. It may take just 5 to 10 minutes. 5 to 10 minutes is unacceptable. Okay, clear? So don't worry about it. So 5 to 10 minutes or 15 minutes, it's not an issue in the server. Yeah. So up to now, this is clear, right, everyone? Okay, so that's fine. Okay, so this is how it is going to work. Right, let's discuss one more backup, then we'll wrap up the session for today. Right, we have log backup concept. Okay, what is this, Srikanth? We cannot take differential backup when there is VM backups are going on. We are going to getting below error. Backup database failed with the following: cannot perform differential backup my database because a current database backup does not exist. Perform. It's clearly saying one thing, Srikanth. Okay, what is the condition, what is the prerequisite if you want to take a differential backup? So my database, I guess you just freshly created, right? Right.
Yes, sir.
So when you created a fresh database, what is the first thing you have to do?
Yeah, even though there is a full backup, it's getting the same issue.
Because current database backup does not exist. It is clearly saying current database backup does not exist.
Yeah, the error is coming like that, but even though we take the full backup, every time we are getting this issue for differential.
For
Log
differential
backup is
performance.
successfully run. Yeah, log backup is successfully running, but for differential only it's coming.
Okay, backup
Uh,
database is determining place failure reasons problems with the query result set. Property not set correctly. Okay, so which query you are using to take the differential backup?
yeah, for maintenance plan we are getting this issue.
For maintenance plans, you are getting this
Yeah.
issue. Then I have to check the maintenance plan. Okay.
Okay.
Right. And you took the full backup on my database, right? After that only you are initiating this one, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Then I have to check the query. Okay. Like how maintenance plan is working, I have to check and I'll update. Okay. So usually the main prerequisite is directly you cannot take the differential backup on a freshly created database. You have to first take the full backup, then you have to go with the differential backups. Okay. Right.
For
Yes.
which server there is a VM backups?
No, that
For,
won't that won't create any issue. That won't create any issue at all. VM
for
is
that servers we are getting this errors.
might be there is an issue from the VM configuration side, but by default, okay, by default it won't create issue.
Okay.
Okay, by default it will be turn on. Might be they just turn on any setting VM level. I don't know, but by default, in case if you have VM snapshot backups also, it won't create. It won't disturb the existing backups. Okay, VM is a machine level, whereas backups is a database level, an application level. So might be either any settings, okay, they just like enabled, but I don't know, I'm not sure about it. But yes, in case if you are getting this error for all the VM level backups, okay, then you have to check with the VM team what settings they have enabled and all.
Okay.
Okay, right.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so we have one more backup called log backup. Okay, so log backup, what is the use of the log backup? So here you can see the diagram, right? So here you can see the diagram. These are the extents: extent 1, extent 2, extent 3. Imagine what is this is like biscuit color, right? So biscuit color extents are not changed, only blue color extents are changed. Okay, only blue color extents are changed. In case if you run the differential backup, it will take the backup of only, okay, the extents that has been changed since the last full backup. Only the differential backup will take the backup that has been changed since last full backup. This is how it is going to work. In case you want to take the let me show you the differential backup. Of course I have to show you, right, how to take the differential backup. Same way, tasks backup, Okay, so here instead of full, you have to choose differential backup, remove the old path, add, okay, browse, okay, here. Teja. Okay, right, okay. So here what I have to do, okay, I have to give the file name employee underscore, I'm giving differential backup, right? Diff backups, okay, underscore, what is the date today? 02/07/2021. For differential backups also extension is .bak only. Okay, you can keep bak extension for the differential backup. Full and differential backups extension is .bak only. Okay, click OK, then just OK. Nothing to choose, every option we have, okay, discuss it, right? If you click OK, automatically, okay, differential backups will be taken. If you see here, if you see the path, this is the differential backup. Okay, the full backup size is 461 KB, whereas differential backup size is 49 KB. Okay, in case, yes, it sometimes it may omit, you may get more than, okay, full backup size. Why? Because we just discussed it, okay, see here 9.6, we took the full backup at 9.6 and we took the differential backup at 9.44. In this 45 minutes or else in this 40 minutes, if huge transactions are coming, if huge extents are modified, then there is a chance of, okay, your differential backup size will be more when compared to the full backup size. So don't every time don't think like, first of all, only full backup will be big, then differential backup will be small, or else log backup will be small. Nothing like that. The backup size depends upon the transactions. Okay, there is a chance here your differential backup might be 1 GB. Who knows? Okay, in case if lot of transactions came from 9.6 to 9.44, your differential backup will be increased. I have a very important question for all of you. I have started my backup at 10 o'clock. Okay, it's a 2 terabytes database. I have started my backup at 10 o'clock. It is going to run for 2 hours, up to 12 it is going to run. Now tell me, in case in this meantime, if some transactions came into the database at 11 o'clock, 100 records came into the database. Now tell me whether those 100 records are part of the current full backup or not.
No, sir.
No, sir.
I need answers from everyone. Okay, my backup is initiated. My backup is initiated. Okay, after initiation of backup, but my backup is not completed. My backup is initiated. After initiating the backup, 100 records came into the database. Now these 100 records are part of the current full backup or not? No. Okay, everyone is no only. Anyone is going to say yes?
No.
Money?
No, sir.
Yes or no? Money?
No.
No. Okay. So, okay, so transactions came at 9:45. My backup is started at 10 o'clock. Now those transactions are part of the current backup or not?
It is a part of differential.
Transactions came at 12:15. My backup is ended at 12 o'clock. Yes or no? Okay, transactions came at 12:15. The backup is ended at 12 o'clock only. 12:15 transactions are part of current full backup or not?
No. No, sir.
Okay. Ani, there is no response from you.
They're just busy with work.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, so here the point is, okay, if transactions came at 9:45, as you are going to initiate the backup at 10 o'clock, these transactions are going to be covered in the current full backup. That's true. Why? Because up to, okay, you are initiating backup before, okay, you are initiating backup before a full backup. Okay, so those transactions are part of that particular full backup. After initiation of full backup, imagine you have inserted records after full backup, means after 10 o'clock, like 11 o'clock you have inserted records, but the backup will run till 12 o'clock. Records came at 11 o'clock, but are these part of your current full backup? The answer is yes. they are part of the current full backup. Okay, before completing the backup till 12 o'clock, 11:49, 11:59, 59 seconds, whatever transactions came into the database are part of the current full backup. Remember, even though backup is initiated, even though backup is going to take 2 hours, in these 2 hours, if any new transactions came into the database, those transactions are part of the full backup. Now tell me, this is the scenario. Okay, I have 1000 records. Okay, I have 1000 records. I just initiated the backup at 10 o'clock. Okay, at 10:01 I have deleted 100 records. At 10:01 I have deleted 100 records. Okay, imagine the backup took 5 minutes to complete. At 10:05 the backup is completed. Now if I restore this backup, how many records I'll get? Sorry, you got my question, everyone? 10 o'clock. Okay, imagine already 1000 records are in my database. 1000 records are there in my table. Okay, you just initiated full backup at 10 o'clock. Okay, you just initiated full backup at 10 o'clock. At 10:01 some developer deleted 100 records. Okay, the backup is completed by 10:05. Backup is completed by 10:05. Okay, now you have backup, okay, up to 10:05. Now if you restore the same backup, how many records you are going to get?
Sir, all the records will be getting. Sir.
I'm going to get all the
If
records.
it is, yes, sir. If it is backup, it is completed at least 10:05 also. That 10:01 onwards is deleting. Then this is the current transactions of the backup as per my opinion.
Okay,
So
I
that
need answers from
we can
everyone.
get-
Okay, that is the assignment question for the tomorrow. Okay, so yes, that's it for today. Unfortunately I didn't get chance to look into the log backups. Okay, tomorrow we'll discuss about the log backups. Why? Because again, if you start the topic now, it will take time, right? So we are not going to discuss, okay, that way. Okay, so tomorrow freshly I'm going to start the log backup concept. Okay, that's it for today. Any questions, any doubts? That is the assignment question. Okay, 10 o'clock you have initiated a backup. 10:01 some transactions are deleted. By 10:05, okay, the backup is completed. Now how many records will be there in the particular backup file? Okay, that is the question. Everyone got the question, I guess, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, so that's it for today. Any questions, let me know, otherwise I'll close the session. No questions? Okay, so tomorrow I'll give you assignment, one more assignment. Okay, okay, so take the backups. Let me tell you one more query, small query, in case I want to take the differential backup using query. Okay, using GUI, you know, right? You have to simply choose the GUI differential there. In case I want to take the differential backup using a query, okay, same query like full backup, you have to include this parameter with the differential. Okay, simply you have to include with the differential, change the backup name. Okay, diff backups, something like 2. Why? Because already diff backups file is there, right? Diff backups is there, so let me change this to, okay, 2. Okay, you have to include this parameter with the differential so that it will take the backup using query. Okay, if you run it automatically, it will take the differential backup. Okay, so you can see here, where is that? Yes, this is the one. Okay, 48 KB. So this is the differential backup query. Full backup query is backup database name to disk is equal to file name.bak, whereas differential backup query is backup database name to disk is equal to file name.bak with the differential is the query. Okay, right. Tomorrow we are going to discuss log backup, and the assignment, one more assignment is try to take the full and differential backups on the system databases. I need how many system databases, okay, we can take full and differential backups. On how many system databases we can take full and differential backup. This is the assignment question for tomorrow. Very easy assignment, 5 minutes work. Okay, that's it. Any questions, let me know, otherwise I'll close the session for today. Right. Okay. Thank you all. Okay. We'll discuss remaining topics in tomorrow's session, sharp 7:30 a.m. Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Bye, sir.
Yeah.